Greetings, everyone, and welcome to the Midweek War. It is me, Mad Mike, and I am here after seeing Spider-Man Homecoming 2 times so far, and we're here to talk some 205 Live. With me, as always, is the one only Sorgatron. How are you, sir?
How the hell did you get it 2 times?
I won a ticket from New York Comic Con and got to see it last night.
It's Thursday night. I can't even find a showing yet in Pittsburgh. I looked today. I'm like, oh, maybe there's an early showing I can slip into. Nope.
Yeah, I saw it twice, Sorg. It's really good.
Holy crap. I think I might see it Sunday.
Sorg, I saw it as many times as there are post-credit scenes.
Oh, no. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Wait, all the way at the end, or do I get them before the
way at
credits?
the end?
All the way at the end,
yeah.
All right. Anyways, this is not the Spider-Man.
Look out for all the below-the-line people. The people who work. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So we're here to talk 205 Live. Well, Sorg, you know how we do this. What is your one word for 205 Live this week?
My one word for 205 Live is... Shit, I don't know what it is.
Sorg, we ask this question every time.
I had it, but I was trying to remember. I can't remember what Brian... It was something to do with Brian Kendrick, but I can't remember what he did. Come back to me.
Okay, well, my word was patriotic.
Yeah. Like, no, not the purple thing going on or anything like that. It was all right. It was like it was cool to see like a different color scheme going on there. Like, it was very unsettling because how long have we been doing this, right?
Well, also, I mean, it was 4th of July still.
It was.
Yeah,
I love,
and it more was in reference to Brian Kendrick.
Oh yes, that's right. Okay, it's coming back to me now.
Yes, it's all coming back to him. It's all coming back to him now.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your word? Did you think it was Sorg?
Worldwide.
Okay, I thought that might apply to a different show, but okay.
Oh yeah, I know, but no. As in,
you know what, Sorg, your word for every show this week should be worldwide.
As in Titus brand worldwide.
Speaking, I'm so glad you brought back the bark.
Speaking for Tozawa, I don't know. You know, I was kind of like, why don't we have Tozawa on this show? But I accept Titus as the lesser Paul Heyman of the situation.
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I thought that was well, Sorg, was that your good?
Yeah, that's my good too.
Okay, all right. Yeah, but I like Titus in this role. Like, he is getting better and better every week that he's doing this for Tozawa.
Mm-hmm.
I really like where this is going, and he and Neville have really good chemistry. Like, they have really, because I think it's the thing where they don't have to worry about physicality. Because until we get like a cross brand thing where Titus fights Neville, which I don't think will ever happen, it's kind of a cool way of doing it.
You never know.
Oh, I would love it. Don't get me wrong. I would love to see it, but I don't think we're ever going to get there.
I feel like a Survivor Series or something. Ooh, can we get Cruiserweight Survivor Series? Oh, that'd be so good.
Fuck yeah, I want Cruiserweight Survivor Series. All right, you know what? When we finish doing running down the show, we'll do a Dream Cruiserweight Survivor Series tag.
Well, it's kind of basically the whole roster is split.
Yeah, but you can pull people from either NXT or the Cruiserweight Classic or the British people.
Zack Sabre Jr. The British are coming. Yes, that's true.
Speaking of the British are coming, my good this week is Brian Kendrick. Oh, Brian Kendrick gave us all a history lesson. I swear, I don't know what this gimmick is, but if he keeps cosplaying, I'm all for it.
Brian Kendrick giving us an accurate portrayal of history, yet being an asshole about it.
Well, I mean, as a good American should be. Let's be clear.
It's true. All right.
Country was founded by assholes.
This is true. This is
like,
true.
Hey, this is your land? No, it's not. Get the fuck over there.
Yep.
When do we stop? Keep going. We'll tell you.
There's an ocean in the way. Go find an island.
Just keep going west. You want Guam? How about American Samoa?
I thought Samoa was on. No.
I don't know. I don't know geography.
Nope.
I don't know geography. It's somewhere out there. But yeah, no. Brian Kendrick is awesome. So
ask Google where Samoa is.
They're just gonna give you Roman Reigns as the answer.
That's true.
Yeah.
No. The great stuff there. I mean, it's again, you can't hate these stories that we're doing.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to see Jack Gallagher is not the guy driving his story. Like that's usually has been Jack's calling cards. He's usually been the one instigating the whole story, but this time Kendrick is, and it really works. It really, really works. Like I don't know how we resolve this. Like, are we gonna have another gentleman's fight, which would be okay, or are we gonna have like a British Tea Party thing? I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm excited for it.
Yeah, I mean, it's really good because, obviously the Cruiserweight thing is the title is the only thing that goes from pay-per-view to pay-per-view. So that's the only story that threads. And then we have a lot of these little stories like what Jack Gallagher and Kendrick are doing. I love it.
All right, but Sorg, not every show is perfect. We know this. What would be your bad for this week's 205 Live?
Can Kitty Cat Man get a break?
Oh, man.
When you've trained me that every time he comes out, and he's kind of sparingly used. We see him like once or twice a month, but every time he comes out, in my head, I hear you yelling, "Kitty Cat Man!"
Mm-hmm. So. And I really only said that just like once because I happened to forget his name for a split second.
And I was watching because somebody had ordered the DVD, and I was trying to restore a master of Super Indy 10, available on digital download on indiewrestling.us for probably about $5 or $6 by now. But he was a part of that, and I think he had a match with maybe DJ Z. You?
My bad this week. I think I'm gonna have to go with Noam Dar and Alicia Fox's plan. It's not a good plan.
All right. I love Noam's attitude towards the plan. Like,
because he knows he's punching out of his weight class with Alicia.
Right.
He's aware of that. Like, bro, I've been there.
bro, I've been there too.
Yeah. I mean, I get it.
Or at least I feel like I was there. But in retrospect, maybe I was not. Maybe I wasn't as outclassed.
Yeah.
Maybe actually she was, but let's not get into these personal things. Anyways, let's talk about Alicia Fox.
Alicia Fox. But yeah, no, they have a horrible plan. Their plan is to keep feuding with Cedric until he quits 205 Live.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm Cedric, I'll just be like, okay, I'll go to SmackDown.
Hey, don't you guys got a U.S. title battle royal over here tonight?
Yeah, seriously. Like, can I have Cedric Alexander versus Kevin Owens, please? Yay!
Yeah,
because I'm not one to mince words here, but we did have an NXT title contender who was billed at 200 pounds this week. Just saying.
Oh. Ooh, that's why we don't say heavyweight. Saying. That's why we don't say heavyweight anymore.
That's why we almost don't throw out weights anymore.
Nope.
I was surprised. Like that really struck me on NXT. I'm like, oh yeah, look at that. Go figure. Guess someone ain't that strong after all.
And that's for the other show.
Yes, teaser. It is. Yes, it is. Sorg, what would you change about 205 Live this week?
Change. I think Tozawa needs to show up and do something on this one in the long run.
Okay. I mean, I understand that he wasn't there. I kind of like that he wasn't there. But if I had to change anything, I probably would have had TJP lose a little bit more definitively.
No. And maybe this should have been my good for the week because I love that match. I love the story of the night for that match. Right? No other context, just the story of the night for that match. I love that it's this friendly competition, and I love that because they were like tit for tat, back and forth, and Rich just ekes it out, right? Which makes, TJ could have won this. He completely could have and should have maybe had this, but and not for a cheat or anything like that. And Swann just eked it out. Like, and I love. And maybe I have a hint of amateur wrestling background, a small smidgen of amateur wrestling background.
Okay.
And I love that he got the pin and was going for the next move and had to be stopped.
Okay. All right.
That shows like it was so close and quick that he didn't even think he was got.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I got you.
Like he was going through the flow and going to the next thing and just rolling on instinct and stuff and be like, what? That was kind of powerful for me for what that match was doing.
Okay, I mean, I don't know. I see your point. I still
it caught me, but again, it was a very specific thing that did.
Right. But to me, like, I think the point is, like, maybe TJ should have tried something nefarious and have it backfire.
But the whole point is he's getting out of that, right?
The whole point is that he's not sure.
Okay.
The whole point is that he's not sure. So, like, because he was like, he was cheating. He was like being a heel to try and get what his want, and Rich Swann was like, hey, that's not the way. That's not the TJ Perkins I know. Like, and that's why I feel similar to the Drew Gulak stuff. Like, Drew Gulak tried a top rope maneuver against his better judgment, and it backfired on him. Like, I feel like we could have done something similar to TJP. Like, you can still have the same roll up and stuff like that, but maybe have TJ hook the tights and have it not work.
Yeah, I got you. But I see where you're going with this too. So, but again, I just love the friendly competition thing. The
friendly competition works very, very nicely. But I still would have liked to see maybe friendly competition break for a certain point for TJ, and then that's when he gets caught.
Just that little bit of, taking us back to CWC feel.
Right.
And I really do that.
All right. So Sorg, you've watched 3 shows this week, haven't you?
Oh yeah, I did. And
man.
And this is, do I put it? Oh.
You gotta have a ranking now. The ranking's tough now, Sorg, isn't it?
I'm going 2.
Okay. All right.
Because I'm looking there and I was like, well, was that really? I mean, it wasn't the best, but it's 2. I think it's a solid 2. And I want to say also not by much with the number 1.
Welcome to my hell every week. Trying to decide this, because now you're caught up. You're gonna see how hard it is to really rank week by week.
Brandon is in the chat room and he says his word is ha.
that is also a good word. That is also ha. Before I give my ranking, one thing we have to point out: this crowd was on point.
Oh yeah,
this crowd was on fucking point.
Didn't they give a super complicated chant at one point?
Oh no! I'm gonna break it down exactly what it was. Neville was talking about how Titus doesn't care about his clients. That basically he fed Apollo Crews to Braun Strowman.
Good callback.
And yeah, it was really great. And then Titus got beaten up by Braun Strowman. And then the crowd was chanting, "You're not Strowman."
Oh.
It was amazing. And like Titus started laughing, and Neville just paused his promo immediately, just looked at the crowd and was like, nice. Like he gave them that one. He's like, okay, I get it. Let me finish what I gotta do here. That's pretty good. That was pretty good. That said, Sorg, I want Neville and Braun Strowman versus Apollo and Tozawa.
Oh yes.
Wouldn't that be great?
Let's do that.
Wouldn't that be really, really fun? Like, and then Neville loses and Braun just gets frustrated and destroys him. I just want that. Like, Can we put down like that'll be the only episode of Main Event I ever watch if that's on Main Event.
Is Main Event still a thing?
Sure.
I don't even know when they would record it.
No, they do. They record some matches before Raw.
Or was that maybe I think Superstars is another thing.
I don't think that's a thing anymore.
Oh, okay.
But my rankings this week, I haven't watched Impact yet. So if that changes, I'll obviously preface it. I don't expect it to change. I'll go number 2 this week. But strong showing from 205 Live. No pun intended.
Absolutely. A big episode that reminds, once again reminds you why you watch the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Sorg, before we sign off, we should make some picks.
All right.
It's a go-home show for Great Balls of Fire.
Okay. I'm going to go.
Who do you got, Neville or Tozawa?
I think it's Neville. I think the Neville train is strong, and he'll eke it out, and we'll have to have a rematch with Tozawa at SummerSlam.
Okay. I'm thinking Tozawa.
Ooh.
I'm thinking Tozawa, and I'm thinking we go full-on cruiserweight, like 5-way dance at SummerSlam.
Just to get a bunch of them on there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we got Tozawa, we got Neville, we got Cedric, Dar, and Mustafa Ali.
I'm down with the 3-way if it goes that way.
Okay.
I think it's all you need. I don't think you need to. Hopefully they would not overblow it, but
I don't think that'd be overblown at all. I say
No,
put all 5 of those guys in a 5-way match.
Just let it be a
Either
showcase.
that, or if you're doing that, you have Neville win, and then have Neville say, "No one can challenge me," and then they're like, "Oh, guess what? 5-way.
Mm-hmm.
Eat it, King." Alrighty. So Sorg, where can the good people of the internet find you?
SorgatronMedia.com. My cat's staring at me. Hello, I haven't seen you for a couple of days. SorgatronMedia.com. A lot of new stuff going in. Some new digs if you're checking out our social media coming up very soon. Something different than this brick wall will be behind me in a bit. But keep an eye on that and everything at WrestlingMamShow.com. Sorgatron on the Twitter and the Instagrams.
All right. And you can find me at MadMike4883 on the Twitter machine. Follow me on at Mayhem Show. Look for the hashtag MM for when I do live tweet things such as Lucha Underground and Impact, which I'll be watching later tonight. And also hit up our Facebook group. A lot of good convos going on there. And let us know what you think about the shows we cover on the Midweek War. So for Sorgatron, I'm Mad Mike, and we'll catch you next time on the Midweek War.